Pepsi today, guys. Very busy. And I kind of feel bad, but I think they just need my truck on this side. But there's two guys that got here before me, but they just put me in this door, so they must need what I have or something. But we'll take it. I'll slide my tandems real quick. So I'll be right back. Boom. All of my life, where have you been? What's up, Austin? I'm back, and it is 38 degrees out here. What's up, Lauren? What's up, Robert? I'll get to you guys in a second. Let me slide my tandems. There we go. Oh, they're locked, so I got to go back a little bit. Unlock the pins. There we go. Unlock the pins. Traveling Bells is happening, man. How you doing, Kevin Hare? James. Happy Monday, everybody. All right, tandems are back. Let's back it up, Terry. Oh, man, I was just here at this Pepsi place. Okay. Tap, tap, taparoo. Oh, that was a big tap. There we go. Okay. Robert Pitts, what's going on? Hey, guys. What's happening? You guys are all on the screen. Let me shut all this down and get you guys an iPad so I can see you in big time. Big screen. Or maybe not. It's not showing up. Come on. All of my life. I was listening to this Lenny Kravitz song last night. I hate when there's like an advertisement that comes up right now that's like a beep, that beep sound like from your emergency broadcast thing. I hate it because it like goes right in your ear. There we go. There we go. All of my life. We're on it now. Okay. All right, cool. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm at Jesse, how you doing? Grab a case of Dr. Pepper. There you go. I got a bunch of Mountain Dew, like 24 packs. Omer, what's up, Pepsi? Yeah, a lot of Pepsi. So this place is packed. I don't know if they just don't have enough drivers or what, but if they treat their drivers, their company guys, sorry, it's not focusing. There you go. Company guys, how they treat us, then maybe not. You know? T-Dubs and the kids are awesome. Coach Andy, what's up? Oh, Pepsi. What's up, Chatters? What's going on? What's up, Donald? Sam, are you doing another Crete load? No. Crete? No, I've never done a Crete load, I don't think. I don't even know if Crete has a, what's up, Allison? I love me some Mountain Dew. I'll grab you a 24 pack, Allison. How cold is it over there? It says 43 right now, but it said 38 a second ago. I think my motor's getting warm. Rob Gaming, how you doing? Just left Savannah last night. There you go. Kevin, safe travels, man. That's just going to be some icy stuff, buddy. Tomorrow, good morning. William, good morning. Georgia Patriot, off the road today. Going to shop tomorrow. Exhaust leak, man. Hopefully it's just like a clamp or something. How's Kenworth? Kenworth's doing great. She's just purring. I still have, Alice, I need to come to you. I don't know if you know about the 2012, what's the difference, but I've seen in the older, like 2005, a guy had a video where it had like a check valve, like a actuator, right, going into the heater core, and that would sometimes break and like not let it open anymore. But I don't have any heat from my vents up here, so I'm using my bunk heater. But I need to figure it out. No thanks. What's that? Slovana. There you go. What's up, Kip? Happy Monday. You too, buddy. D Green Films. Good morning. Douglas, Atlanta. There you go. Wife and I are full-time RV life. That's awesome, man. Where are you guys staying now? Staying south? Staying in Florida? Just getting my day started. Seabrook, New Hampshire. There you go. And we got the primary, Eric. What's up, Eric? Primary in New Hampshire on Tuesday. We had some good football games last night. The Bills, unfortunately, lost, but Kansas City just looked like the better team the whole night. And then they fumbled in the end zone. And so they got the ball back. Gracie, what's going on? I've been here. Check the screen. I'm getting unloaded right here at Anderson. So I'm right by the lake property. I am going to go to lake property after this. I have to. I just got to get over there and check it out. I haven't been here in a while. Go Lions. Yeah, Lions look great. I mean, the people crying in the stands. They haven't been forever since 1970, since they went to the divisional. That's pretty, or the championship. Flex pipe always leaks. Yeah. Mine was like completely gone. You guys saw that video maybe. Just did a first oil change on Allison's Built International. There you go. Stephen Mims, what's going on? Oh yeah, you bought that Allison, huh? Or bought that that guy's truck that was just rebuilt. You got a heck of a motor in there, man. It's supposed to be 60. There you go. Things are slow in Roberta, Georgia, but cold too. Yeah, yeah. It's slow everywhere, man. Like right now, I'm looking at the load boards, and again, it's not doing great. B-Dave, what's happening? Heater blend door. No, I don't think it's something inside. I don't think it's nothing like that. I think it's the actual heater core not getting fluid into it. So I don't know. Or maybe I can come see you. That'd be great, Allison. Come to the lake, meet halfway, save you some time. Called the police on you. Used to took my own load, but was not making money, so went and leased on with my friend pulling transformers out of Texas. Okay. You used to work at that Pepsi place, so maybe that's why they have so many loads that need to be picked up, you know? Gotta be careful. Got my ticket to Matt's, not missing it for anything. There you go, Kevin. We'll see you there, buddy. Do you pick up drop-off loads in Atlanta? Sometimes I do, but I try to stay out of Atlanta. I try to stay off the 285, 295, what's it called, 295 over there? Because I just can't, the traffic, man. I try to stay on the eastern side of Atlanta, like Suwanee, Norcross, Gainesville, that kind of stuff. Screaming Chicken Raw Pits, I was just talking about that in today's video. Since the Camaro's running now, I can focus a little bit of time on the Screaming Chicken and order the right throttle body, and then I'll have to get a different pedal, and I have to get a cable to have a drive-by cable. No heat, yeah. Freezing rain here, dang, in Oklahoma. What's up, James? I can't believe how cold it's been, but the bunk heater is almost too much. I have to turn it off. I have it on like the middle setting, and so I'll turn it off during the drive and then turn it back on when it starts getting chilly again. Heading to northern Georgia. There you go, Coach Andy. Cool. Northern Georgia is going to be cold, so buckle up for it. Feel God. How do you and your family feel God? We love God. We love good versus evil. We'll choose the good side. Detroit looked great. There you go. Yeah, they did. They had some great plays. I have to give it to the Buccaneers, though. They looked pretty good with Baker Mayfield. I mean, they lost some defensive backs and some safeties to get it at the end, and then that interception. It was a great play by the Lions linebacker. I am keeping the ears warm with the good old, what is it? See if I can spin it around. Boom. Get some advertising for Southeast Trailer Mart, who's right next to my house. I'm going to scroll to the bottom, guys. What's up, Darren? What's up, John? You're welcome, man. Some people have a problem. They're just like DAT till they die people. And they don't realize like there's change is good sometimes. But like DAT, sorry, I missed that. Robert, thanks a lot, man. They could buy me breakfast. Appreciate you. Bring load to Sarasota, Florida. I love Sarasota. I've been there plenty. 285 is trash can. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You said Athens has lots of freight. Okay. Does the APU blow heat or just no? It blows heat, charges the battery. It's just another motor, but it takes a 50th of the fuel your motor does to idle all night. Omro, I did deliver Amazon for a while, like when they were doing live loads, but like they have their own network of trailers now. They were really trying to build that up, and now I think they have that built up, and they have their own drivers now. 71 RT Charger, there you go, a Survivor car. Just finished unloading Valdosta, heading to Newman. There you go. Oh, whoop, my screen's doing something. Be safe out there. You too, David Cobb. I'm doing great, Derek. Hope you are too, man. Boomer Sirs, baby, let go. Hope Oklahoma is going for college shoot. There you go. Edward Beat and air conditioning. There you go. Just an icy Oklahoma. I heard Oklahoma's really cold right now. And my youngest son, Kylan's fascinated with, he's calling tornadoes or nados. He doesn't say tornadoes. So we showed him some videos on tornadoes. Now he's like fascinated with them. Then when he sees clouds outside, he thinks there's going to be a tornado. He's like, Dada, a tornado. I'm like, no, we don't live in Oklahoma or places like that really get tornadoes. We have had tornadoes here though. 285 downtown connector. Yeah, I just try to stay out of Atlanta unless the load's playing really well or it's paying well to go like over to Alabama or something, I'll try and drive through, but I'll try and do it at night or something. My bus would get it, but oh, the Bucks, yeah. I mean, the Bucks looked good. Adam, what's going on? I'm doing good, Derek. Thank you. How many words so far on the giveaway? Only one. We'll only have one word out. It's I think it's towards the end of the video. Josh, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing good, Joshua. Rocket City, Huntsville. Austin, are the kids thinking of doing some trucking? I don't know. I was talking to Tibbs about that last night. Like we're trying to figure out how to get them involved with this. What's up, Matt? This kind of gaming and reaction channel. There you go. He's pulling out. He's got the blinkers on still. He's got an APU. They're rocking. Good, Joshua. How many miles on your W900? Right now we got 788,592. Sunday mornings are only good times to drive. Yeah, it's the middle of the night, 3 in the morning. What's up, Michael Gray? How you doing, brother? Loading San Antonio, then Laredo, back to Lakeland. There you go. That's a good run. That's a far run down on the southern part. Randy and Jen, how you guys doing? Good morning. North Carolina. What's up, Jeffrey? Jerry. Looking forward to hanging out with you at Matt's. Yes, me too. We're going to try and spend a little more time. Be right back. Got to finish the workout. There you go. Get it in, Matthew. What's up, Ron? We're going to try to spend a little more time at the trucks this year because last year we were just, a lot of our sponsors and vendors were taking us out to dinner, so we were trying to, and it ended up being a whole night affair. Have dinner, hang out, have dessert, and just talk. So we never got back to the trucks. Mr. Misunderstood, what's going on? Little helper guy wanted to stand with Mom of all places today. He didn't even come with me to drop the boys off. He wanted to cuddle Mom in bed, so Mom got the breakfast ready and stuff for boys. And then I said, you want to come? And he said, no, I'm going to come stay with Mom. Okay, cool. Probably because it's 23 degrees this morning. It probably had something to do with it. But he did run out to the side of the street and wave goodbye to us when we left to go to school. Patrick, miles per gallon is not what you buy a hood truck for. Let's see what we got right now. Whoops. Should turn on my wipers. Right now, trip info. So W9s have like this little info screen right in the middle. You can do like a light test. Oh, that's RPMs. Come on, where's my miles per gallon? No fault diagnostics, truck info. No, I don't know why. Normally it just brings it up. Maybe I got to get off that RPM thing. Now you got me searching through stuff. RPM, 700 RPMs, ignition timer, trip info, instant. We're getting 6.6 miles per gallon with an average speed of 49.6. So not the best. Volvo got like 8.1. What's up, Quick? Yo, bro. Great to see you too, man. Have a good one. You too, Allison. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the comments. I love you. You guys got to come out and see us soon. I know you guys are busy just like us, but we got to get together. What about where you're at? Fuel prices. Dropped the fuel. I did not notice that. I noticed that it went up like 10 cents. This guy's using a leaf blower. Heck yeah. That's how you do it. Leaf blower time. Oh yeah, jump in there. See, does he use the other door to jump in? I like grab onto that door on the left, and then that's how I use it to get in there. But oh, he wanted to keep it open to brush out all the debris. Better bump the idle up. You want my idle up higher than 700? I'll go higher. Oh, man. Now we're a little higher. Is that better? Fuel's down. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Oh, I mean, I noticed I got it for $2.98 the other day at the racetrack, but that's like a brand new racetrack. It's kind of what they do. Like they do a promotional low rate to get people in there. Getting a Kenworth show hauler for you. There you go, Austin. Jetfish before. No, sorry, my comments just jumped to the bottom. Silver Spring, Maryland. What's up, Farrell? Brother Adam, how you doing, man? Do you have... Family's doing great, Mike. Thank you. Did you wave goodbye, Jed Fisher, before he left for Washington Huskies? I did not. I'm not a big follower. My back? I don't know. Allison, I'm actually going to turn my truck off. How's that? Boom. Boom. And right as we turned the truck off, they started moving on the trailer. Sweet. You're back, yeah, when someone calls you. Green MPU, it varies. I think it's in the 15,000 range now. with the beautiful cost of living going up. Ireland, what's going on? What time is it over there? I'm back. Yeah, when someone calls you on the phone, you have to, if you're ever live streaming, you have to go, like, just don't close the app completely, but just go out of the app and then come back in. So, like, just get it off your screen and then come back into it, and it'll let you start again. Brooklyn, what's up, Douglas? Do do do. Rick Murrah. Yeah, but we're just hanging out. We haven't found a load yet. I should actually be looking for loads with you guys on good old Truck Smarter, but I have not been. Whoop. See what we can find. I had the exact same load we just took to Florida, but it's gone now. Dragon, how you doing, man? Adult only? I didn't know they had adult only cruises. We're going. We did just book our 10-year anniversary, guys. Me and T Dubs booked it on Saturday, so look for that in the future. We got married in August of this year, guys. T Dubs and I'll be married 10 years. That is crazy. Fuel froze in Montana. Dang. So we're thinking we're going to do the like reaction channel on T Dub's channel to reaction to like different things that are happening, current events. But one of the cool things that could have been to react to would have been the Teslas all freezing up in Chicago. And then our Department of Transportation, for the head of our country, our government, said that all cars have problems when it's cold, and it's not just electric vehicles. I'm like, I'm not sure about that because you could always like start your car and it'll work. And they're talking about like carbureted cars back in the day that wouldn't. I'm like, we don't have carbureted cars anymore. We have cars. Why not just do hybrids? Why not just have small little like APU motors that can charge the batteries and be self sufficient? I don't get it. Why it has to be fully electric? Why we just want to get away from gasoline altogether? It's a natural resource. Motors from the green APU for tractors. There you go. There you go, brother. Gene, how you doing, man? Do you need any straps? I found 4 in one of our empty trailers. Oh, Kevin, bring those to Matt's, man. I'm sure somebody needs them. I have like 8 straps, man. So, and I have a whole duffel bag full of straps that some company sent me when I first started like becoming a YouTuber. So I appreciate them. I forgot the name of them, but I talked about them in a couple videos. Just hate when that happens. Do no thanks. What's up, brother? What's up, Alpha? Rolling gears, paying to pay for beers. That's pretty cool. What's up, Scott F? How you doing, man? We are just chilling. They even have propane cars. I know, like what do they call it? LG. I forget the name of them. And then hydrogen, I think, was a thing for a while, but then the whole getting crashed and blowing up thing. 29 degrees in Brooklyn. I was 23 degrees this morning where we are. May see you on the road sometime. Certification of to escort oversized loads. There you go, Matthew. Congrats, man. Jesse, this is the 13 Pro Max. This is the terabyte 13. And they were only going to give me like $400 for this on trade-in. I was like, I think I couldn't buy it for that much. So I just kept it. And now it's like daisy chaining off of the phone you're on right now. And then the tablet's up here. I didn't like the tablet because I had to like sit back here the whole time and have it in my face. So I went back to the phone. You guys are right on my iPhone 15. This is the iPhone 13 Max, whatever the heck they're called, Pro Max. David, we're going today. We're trying. We're going to go to the lake for sure right after this. I'm going to drop the trailer at QT, probably on exit 21, and then look for loads. Hopefully I get something back this way and I don't have to like come back near the trailer and then go back to towards Atlanta to get a load. Do you need 2 trailers now so you can hire a driver? I almost bought a trailer yesterday. It was $4,000, but it was a 2011 aluminum composites walls, the plastic walls, wood floor. Didn't have the Henderson air system, but it was a nice trailer. It needed tires and brakes, but he doesn't have a title for it. I was like, that's probably why it's $4,000. Great job, do some wild boys. No fear of them keeping up. 51, and that's pretty warm in Texas, man. Thank you so much. So yeah, my grandpa's out there in Colleen, Texas. I need to go see him again. What's up, Nick? Chuck, 30 in Cincinnati. Yeah, you're not too far up above Atlanta. Love to drive for you, Adam. I would love to. Also, I'm waiting for March 11th, though, guys. That should be a big. I don't know if the next administration will change or if our current administration will stay in there, but March 11th should be might be a coastal Corvettes that's going on. Home bombs, Oklahoma. But yeah, keep a track of March 11th. We'll probably, if we get this podcast, talk about current events channel going. Mostly like responding to TikToks because TikToks aren't copyrighted. That's why a lot of people respond to them. But yeah, but the music, if there's ever music in it, it will be copyrighted. So don't do that. Just gotta be careful of the copyright stuff. But March 11th, AB5 kind of thing from California, where the labor secretary of the United States said that you're not allowed to run under anybody else's numbers anymore, like as a 1099 contractor, unless you're an employee. So that might shake some stuff up in the owner operator world for sure, because a lot of people are 1099. So that, I mean, I forget the percentage that went over it. Should be illegal to sell titled vehicles without, yeah, I don't know. Pacific Northwest is going on. I'm glad you're in here, man. Chuck, 4 hours to Atlanta. There you go. Don't have a lot of tornadoes. We used to because they're mostly Alabama, Mississippi. There you go. It moved over. What's up, Mike Barnes? 33 broken bow alcohol. There you go. Ben's Radio. What's happening? My birthday was last week. There you go, Philip. 2 years behind me, man. I'm 43. Congrats. Happy birthday. The comments go too quick. I wish there would say some. Texas people use 100-degree weather, Northeast Corpus Christi. What? Used to 21 years this June for me and mine. There you go. Congrats. Landstar left. Is that what they did, Speed Truck? Was that for real? They said if you're in California, you need to move. I think they did say that. They told contractors that lived in California, you need to move out of California. Otherwise, you're not going to be doing okay. We're heading. Michael Gray, we're right by the house. We're in Anderson, right by the lake property. I'm on a 1099. It worries me. I'm saving to buy. That's the thing, Kevin. I mean, a lot of prime guys are 1099, right? I don't know how they do that, how they structure it. Not all states require titles, but still not good to buy without. Yeah, I just can't put it in my company name, you know? It'd be like, and they advertise it as like, oh, it should be a good storage trailer. I'm like, I don't want a stolen storage trailer. What do you think about the law? They want to pass every truck governor to 60. Nah, I don't think they're ever going to do that. A trucker's life. They can't, man. There's too many tuners and people out there that would just remove it or have like a switch that would toggle it back and forth like a tuner for your personal truck. Truck is on FB Marketplace Retrieve. Yeah, a lot of trucks, man. There's W900s just like mine with 12.7 Detroits in them, like 40 grand. I'm like, oh man, I would love to buy one of those, but it would just sit there. Especially with this March 11th thing. Why would March 11th thing? I might sell the if I do sell because the FLD is listed for sale for 24,000. Just have it up there if somebody needs it, somebody wants it. But if I do sell that, I will definitely buy another truck. But I mean, if I got a 12.7 truck just like this, yeah, that would definitely be something I would keep, or a Classic XL. But I just want to have a second truck. It's just smart to have it in case something happens, because stuff happens with these trucks. Okay, so yes, so Prime's just like Landstar. They're all 1099. That's going to be March 11th is going to be a big, might be a huge shakeup in the 311. It might be a big shakeup in the trucking world. That's right before MATS too. That's 10 days before MATS. It's crazy. It is illegal to sell any vehicle without a title. Yeah, and then it's weird, like California, or not California, Arizona. When I lived there, like personal watercraft and like jet skis and golf carts and stuff, they had titles. Out here, they don't. It's just like the registration's your title. You just sign it over to the next person. I'm like, okay. I kept asking people like, when do I get a title? Like, you don't get a title. I'm like, okay. So just keep that registration card. Don't lose it. All right. When the kids do some trucking, how many years are you still doing trucking, Austin? I think I've been trucking. I've been trucking 5 years, man. Almost 6. Yeah, Brian, I will be at Matt's, man. We're going with Green APU. A lot of the trucking industry is not what it is right now. It's not what it used to be right now, of course. So a lot of people aren't really enthusiastic about it or making any money at it. So even like Truck Smarter, they're not going to have a big presence there. They're like, yeah, we don't, with the way the economy is for the owner operators, it's just not a big play right now to have a lot of enthusiastic people about trucking and talking about. I mean, the load boards are slim pickings these days, so they're not even going to be there as a huge presence. Green APU will be there. Companies always need APUs. People are always buying new trucks or updating fleets, so they're going to be there. That makes sense for them because they're their side of the trucking industry, and we're going to be there for them. Just talk about how great our Green APU's been. Hang out with them. They're fun people. They're great people. So we'll hang out with them, and we'll definitely try to have at least one night where we're hanging out with our truck because there's a parking lot right next to the stadium for. I don't know what the football team is there. It's not Louisville, I don't think, or maybe it is Louisville. No, because Louisville's a big old stadium. Whatever the football stadium is right there, it's right down to the east of it, and that's where all the trucks park. Maybe I'll get my tanks polished this year. What's up, BW? How you doing? Coastal Corvette. You should search out a boat on a rock in Alabama and get stickers. You can scratch, really, just scratch out. Man, I love going to California for the miles and the view, but I don't want to live there. No, 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 no. What's up, Stan? Um, I wish they would have a truck show in Atlanta. That'd be kind of cool, huh, Joshua? It's a beautiful place. I don't know if they have enough room for parking them all, though. It's Louisville. That's my hometown. Oh, yeah, I know it's Louisville, but is that Louisville's football stadium? Is that where good old Lamar Jackson played? Right off 65. Yeah, it's right off the highway. Yeah, I'll be there. There you go. Michael Gray, we'll definitely be doing so Saturday. If we're gonna take a break for lunch and we're gonna go live, and that'll be the giveaway, the $500 from Safety Auto Prep. We'll do that. Don't know what format we're gonna do. Like if we're gonna do pick a number or pick something else, or like I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll do something like that. I'm gonna try and bring a laptop so I can make the comments go slow because it was so fast. Um, it was going so fast, and I was like trying to slow it down and find if someone found the right number. But maybe we'll do a number again, like a number between 1 and 500. Thanks a lot, Jeffrey. Adam, what's going on, brother? Went to see the Air Force truck. There you go. Get your tanks polished. Sounds dirty. um, what was I saying? There's guys out there to polish though. It's pretty cool. He was like $1,100, but he never got to my truck. I said, yeah, sure, do it. Yeah, not worth the headache with that trailer. No, not for the bargain. You might be having someone come by and say, "Hey, that's my trailer." Like, good to see you working Oklahoma. It's an ice rig. Dang it, man. No truck in the flames this year. Yeah, that was crazy. At the end of it, we're like doing a little parade, driving around, and see a bunch of smoke. And man, people are screaming for fire extinguishers. So I did my best 40-yard dash, which isn't what I used to be, but I got my fire extinguisher there and helped to put out the passenger side. Yorkshire, what's going on, man? 10:30. Good to see you working. Yeah, I'm trying, man. But yeah, we're just hanging out here. You guys are good luck. We started getting unloaded. Abilene is next to me. He's getting unloaded, and I still have not looked for a load because I'm talking to you guys. Anybody out there? Scott, a little bit, but not where it used to be, man. James, how you doing? Not where it used to be at all. I mean, Salt Lake, Utah for 3,600. I always want to put mats to go in every year. Denver, I got a Trucks t-shirt. Thanks a lot, Austin. That's awesome. You got a shirt, man. Appreciate it. Home of Louisville Cardinals. What's up, Sutton? How you doing? You're in the shop? Good to shop in cold weather, yeah. Flat trailer tires, dang it. Yeah, truck. That's something I never thought about until I started trucking, as because your car tires never like come off the bead when it gets cold outside. They might lose some air pressure, but like for trailer tires or truck tires, sometimes they lose so much air pressure and then take a hard angle and turn and gets the sidewall get popped off. Just took the load board out in Savannah. Not good. Yeah. How's everything going today? We're going good, Gerald. It's going to take probably a little bit longer today because it's $1.59 to Texas. You can go to Prescott, Arizona for $2,600. Do any of you guys ever worked with that company, Spot? Because I tried to work. Price is still too high for me to fly up. Never had a job getting paid. Dang it, brother. I'm praying for you, buddy. L&N Stadium now, not Papa John's. Okay, but that is the Louisville football stadium called Rollover at Montrose Hill. This dang it, Kent. That's another thing with your personal truck. I mean, if you live in an icy area, if you live in the Northeast, you live up Wisconsin, Michigan, or something, you have to run. It's rolling dice out there with getting a wreck, and then your huge investment. Like if I wreck this truck and the whole front clips is ripped off, and I have to get body parts or body panels or a hood, it's going to take me a while. You'd be down. So that's why I really want to always have an extra truck, but I want to have an extra sleeper truck so I can just put it into action. What about the football playoff? It was great, man. The football last night was entertaining. The first week was blowouts, and that was kind of so at halftime you were like, man, this game's over. But last night, every game could have went either way, so it was good. I like watching games that are interesting. And then the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City finally got that road win because everyone says, "Oh, you guys are always at home," but they're good. They win all the games during the season. What's up, Running Miles? Highway V Trucking. What's up, man? Freddie said for brother. So it was just good to see good games. Just got a call from broker who is willing to pay only 25 from Atlanta. Wilmington Beach, North Carolina. I hung up the phone. That's not bad though, isn't it? 2,500 to Wilmington. I think that's pretty good, right? I think so. No, unless you're talking about out and back to California or something, but the 2,500 to Wilmington, you should take that one because that's just the coast right above Myrtle Beach. Was pulling for the Bills. Yeah, they just didn't look. The Bills didn't look like they had the better team that day. You know, a couple of long balls that they've dropped. They were dropping a lot of passes, and then their play calling in the second half. Their runs. I'm like, you're running right behind your lineman and just bouncing off of them. You're not great plays at all because Kansas City's defensive line is not no joke. They're good. They're good players. So won't y'all sing my shirt if y'all match where I'm at? Okay, I'll sign your shirt for sure, Austin. Spot don't like to pay attention. Really? So yeah, they wouldn't even onboard me because I didn't have an a inspection in the last like 6 months. I'm like, what? Long way Fargo, how you doing, man? Amy Beth, icy over in Oklahoma. Yeah, you guys in Oklahoma, stay warm. Yeah, poor Josh Allen. I mean, they did. They just. I don't think he's ever going to make it. I love Diggs, but sometimes Diggs, he shows up and then sometimes he doesn't. Like kind of like the Buccaneers Goodwin. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. Mike Evans though is always there. He's a great player. Some of the catches he's making, like I have a couple of balls went right through uh, Cook's hands, and anyways, the Bills wide receivers. I'm like, guys, you need to catch those balls if you want to win these games. Jeff, I'm a Cowboy fan too, man. It's hard to watch, but the way that the Green Bay played San Francisco, Green Bay wasn't a joke. They were. I think that Dallas didn't think they were going to be that good, and they punched them right in the mouth, and they couldn't come back from it. Yeah. What's up, Greg Lynch? How you doing, man? That's a good play paying load. Yeah, I think I would take that load. I don't know, unless he meant to say 250, but 2,500 going out to the coast and do that all day. Amy Beth, how bad are the roads? Pretty bad, probably. Dustin Dragon, I'm an independent contractor doing audits, but they want to pay me with how much they can pay. I do research and tell them how much they're making from it. They charge their attitude. Yeah, I'm a big Dallas fan as well. Yeah, I'm a Cowboy fan, but man, it's hard. But yeah, our load board's not looking much better, guys. Like I'm in Anderson, and there's only like 7 loads within 40 miles of Deadhead. Greenville to Jacksonville, Florida, 990. If you can get that for a little bit more, go Pack, go. Yeah, I mean Packers look pretty dang good. They're a couple plays away from beating the Niners, so they were no joke this year. NFC, I don't know, man. I want to see the Niners go. Niners and Baltimore rematch would be cool, just for that New Orleans one where the lights went out, you know. But that was Harbaugh versus Harbaugh. That's when Jim Harbaugh was coaching the Niners. Um, but I would be great to see the Lions make it, of course. I mean, that'd be super cool to see the Lions get in there. But I think the San Francisco, if Debo Samuels is back, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Debo Samuels is their best wide receiver. He got out in the first half of the game. Yeah, Packers is out. Yeah, no, but missed a field goal in that terrible fourth call. Yeah. And I mean, we talk about Buffalo and that guy missing a field goal, but Buffalo might not have even been in that situation if Kansas City didn't fumble the ball into the end zone. So you think about that. Don't put it all on that kicker. Yeah, 990, not great. We need to be in the 13-14s at least right there. There's one going to Dublin, Georgia from here, from Hartwell. 44,000 pounds though. Yeah, some better loads need to hit the load board for sure. That same load from JB Hunt was up, but now it's down. West Palm Beach for 1,500 from here. Go see my brother in Florida, in Arizona for 3,700. Did a little solar panel load. Boom! All the way across, 3-day trip. 3 hour tour. What's up, Amy? Morning from Wisconsin. You ever come north to Knoxville? Yeah, man. If it's not too heavy, I mean, even if it's a little bit heavy, I'll take it up to 40. But I won't go to the what's the other one called? Johnson City. I won't go up 26. 26. The grades are super hard on the truck, which is the trucks are made for it. But if you want your truck to last for a little bit, trying to avoid those loads, especially if they're super heavy. But yeah, I'll go to Knoxville if it's a decent paying. I was up there all the time when the market was good. But nowadays, man, try and take what you can get. Edmonton, Canada is still booming. Extreme weather trucking, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck out there losing your heater in the middle of nowhere and be in trouble. Gilligan, yep, a 3 hour tour. Yeah, I mean it's a nice 26 is nice, but like that brake check area up there, and then you're just hitting the grades, man. Hitting the grades. Maxing that truck's RPMs. They are getting to us though. You can feel the trailer moving. Do do do. Taylor's to Hollywood, Alabama. 312 miles, 20,000 pounds. T Dub just texted me, but I don't know what she said. TQL has a Pooler to Greer. There you go. Call them up, see what they say. Probably tell you $293. You'd be like, and then they'll say, take it or leave it. Is dry van better or tanker in that area uh, about to move to Valdosta? Tanker, my area is pretty good, but so is dry van. There's a lot of dry van loads right here because there's a inland port right here in Greer. But either one's good. I have my tanker endorsement, but I don't have my hazmat. Um, yeah, they're both good out here. Reefer, I don't think is as good. It's not an area that produces a bunch of stuff. There's chicken plants and stuff like that, but not a lot of cheese, ice cream, stuff that needs to be refrigerated a lot. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, it's not a good looking morning, guys. Louisville, Kentucky for 830, 45,000 pounds. I thought we would have it. Last week was a decent load board week, but it was a short week. We had the holiday, Martin Luther King. But we're not looking good today. But it's early. I mean, it's not really early. It's almost noon. It's 11:23 where I'm at. Yeah, nothing looking great. Nothing looking great. What are you guys doing? You could pull food grade tanker, yeah. Phoenix, Arizona. What's up, Daniel? Say out to my brother. Say out to my stomping grounds, man. I lived there for 18 years. I loved Phoenix. I love being able to see real far. Like they cut a bunch of trees down on 26 right before you get into Columbia. There's a rest stop area for trucks right there, and they cut all the trees down. You can actually see Columbia's downtown now on the right, and you never would have noticed it before. Now that those trees are gone, it's kind of on a hill. And I looked over, I was like, "Oh, where are all these buildings?" Like, "Oh, there's downtown Columbia," because you couldn't see it before because all the trees were there. Richard, rate per mile, man. It used to be in the $4 per mile range, but now you're going for the high threes, middle threes if you can. Um, the really short runs, you'll try and get like the $6, $7, $10 miles, but that's because it's such low miles. What's up, Mike Caldwell? How you doing, buddy? Philip, I don't know, man. I'm praying for it because it just seems like right now the administration we have, people talk about it all the time. They're not really pro building America up. We're kind of trying to help other people, which I understand we need to help other countries. But like the getting back to our country thriving, I don't know. I guess we're just content where we're at. I don't know, but it seems like when then our trade with China's kind of just fallen off, and that was a big part of the freight industry. So we need to start producing stuff more here, or I don't know what they're going to do. But that's above my pay grade. This is not really okay low, but that's a Jefferson, Georgia, over to Jonesville, which is the Dollar General. But I know the pickup place, and they're not very quick. It's like air fresheners and Lysols and sprays and stuff. It's Reckitt Benkisser, Benkisser, Benkisser. Been there before. I would probably I'll bid on it, but that's going to be a $900 for me because I know the pickup and the drop. That's the only reason. That's the thing about it when you get seasoned more as a trucker or whatever, booking your own loads. Not only you learn the cities around, like that's just horrible. $2 a mile going all the way to Tampa. You start to learn like the places too, and so you charge more depending. Like American Italian pasta down in Colombia always ask for more money from that place. They do not load you well quickly. Tommy, what's going on? Hello, need truckers like you. Hello, Oklahoma. All you guys from Oklahoma. What's going on, Tommy? Jamal, what's going on? Speedy Trucking. They'll help rail. Yeah. East Tennessee Flippers. We are neighbors. I'm in Richmond, Kentucky. There you go. Supposed to clean up your own backyard before you jump on the fence. I guess, yeah. Or build a fence. Build a fence to I just don't know what we're doing. Why we're bringing in a bunch of cheap labor or something. I don't know my thing is I don't care who's running the country. I just want to know what your motivation is. What we're trying to do here. And I'm just trying to raise a better place for my kids to live than I lived. Or I mean, I lived in a pretty good place. I would just have them have the same opportunity I did. But I mean, imagine being someone getting out of college these days and trying to buy a house. You're not doing it. You're moving back in with the parents, man, or living with three roommates because it's too expensive. Like you can't buy a house. My house is over double what we paid for it now. I couldn't pay for that. I wouldn't buy that. I mean, that's just not a bad investment, but all your money would be going to just pay for your house. So heck yeah, that's awesome, Tennessee. What's up, K Broke? Henrico, Virginia. I've been there a couple times, man. Cliffs in Oklahoma too. That's what I'm saying. Where are you now? Waiting to be. DST. I'm getting unloaded, man. This load came from Jacksonville, Florida. We're in Anderson, right by the city where our lake property's at. I'm going to probably go there after this. Probably wait around the noon to 1 o'clock range to see if there's any loads. Oh, TQL. So this load's been on the board forever. Groveland, Newberry to Groveland forever from another carrier or another broker, and now it's TQL's picking it up. Uh-oh. TQL's jumping in there. Goodness gracious. If you guys don't know about TQL, they're probably the worst broker out there. The most manipulative, lying broker. Just bad practices. Bad practices. Yeah, nothing here, though. If you guys wonder what I'm doing, I'm just looking on my phone, scrolling Truck Smarter for loads. And it's not promising. Fountain into Leesburg, Georgia. Never heard of TRN Logistics, but that's not a good load. It's going, doesn't even have a price listed, but it's going kind of like down almost to Alabama. But TRN Logistics, you ever heard of them? Let's see if they're factorable. They're factorable from Truck Smarter. Oh yeah. Why does it focus for you guys? Maybe not. But that little yellow thing says factorable. That means the Truck Smarter will non-recourse factor them for you. That's like I was talking about that earlier. A lot of people say like, "Oh, DOT is the best." And all that. I'm like, no, I don't want to have to worry about them getting paid or not. if my, if what the heck's going on, you know? I ain't having a great day either. Blowing rear axle, passenger side, my Pete. Just a seal though, right? So you can. It's just a time-consuming thing. That's not a huge, big problem. How much you drove that for? Vladimir, we got 570 on this thing, which is not great at all, but we got it, man. I'm over in Mississippi. Been watching you for a long time. Thanks a lot, Brian. At least you're not from Oklahoma like everybody else. I'm just joking. Oh, there goes Pepsi. See you later, man. He's gone. Yeah, Lone Star, 8% interest rate. I just saw somebody said you're in here. What's up, brother? Yeah, 8% interest rate, man. We refinanced at 3% 2 years ago, like last year. Like God was just looking over us, gave us the perfect timing because I don't know how you feel about hauling for a local grocery company. $1.80 a mile, that's not going to cut it for me, especially local. Good morning, Thomas. That's not if it's their truck and their insurance and their everything, and I'm getting paid 180 a mile, then it's worth it. But me taking care of insurance and all that stuff. So this guy, you see, he has his tandem slid back before he's getting into the door. So he really has to. He's going way over there. He has to take a big approach to make that angle because his trailer's not going to track. It's not going to. It's not going to turn as easy as be with the tandems up, if that makes sense. So he's going way over there because he's going to have to get a good angle going. So start turning now. And that's a different guy because this guy right here, the Abilene, I guess they're picking up Pepsi's contracts or something because there's two of them here. But yeah, he's gonna. I would start turning now. Turn. Gotta get. Yeah, there you go. Keep turning. Turn. We're gonna have to turn our truck on. I think we still have plenty of air in case we got to give a little toot. Be ready for it. He might make that. Might have to keep turning. Yep. Oh, you guys can't see. Good morning from the Bay Area. There you go, man. Oliver, I went to Hillview Junior High, man. I went right there, and I lived in Pittsburgh for a little bit off Bay Point. And then I went to high school in Antioch, man. Welcome, man. Douglas, the three boys are doing awesome. There's only one word, MEH. That's correct. I definitely recommend buying a truck right now if you're trying to get into trucking. So there you go, you got it. Just correct it back because he's got 2 spots. He's got plenty of room between us, so I'm not worried about him. Not worried about him hitting the truck. That's all you're worried about. It's your asset, It's your stuff. What am I doing here? Let's go to a different screen. There we go. Yeah, definitely the best time to buy a truck right now, and you can negotiate the heck out of them. You'll see on Facebook Marketplace where it was like 40 grand and they slashed it. Now it's like 23 grand. Like, ooh, slide them back and tight back and keep rear. And yeah, exactly. I wouldn't buy a new truck Not a new truck. No, I saw a Peterbilt 389X on Facebook Marketplace last night for like $265,000. I was like, what? Who is gonna? I mean, you go give Allison $65,000 and bring her a blown up ISX Pete or Kenworth that you bought for 40 grand. You're under at 100 grand for a brand new motor. Sorry, guys. I would not spend $265,000, but I guess the financing and all that, it makes sense and have a brand new truck. But born in Richmond, California. There you go, big timer. Slide tent. Yeah, there you go. Wouldn't buy a new truck. I like seeing your feed. You're cool and a great personality. Thanks a lot, Kemp. We're just out here. I started this whole thing just to teach people what I wanted to learn and when I was in trucking school, and turned into just kind of a family channel hanging out. So I appreciate it. It's brought a lot to our family and giving back to us. So we love giving back to you guys because it definitely is a win-win. House Street Fight 2.79 will never. Yeah, but T Dubs and I were saying like we're not selling this house ever. It's never going to be. It's just going to be an investment. If we ever make more money or do something different in life and want to move somewhere else, we're going to keep that house. Not only for the memories of the kids growing up there, but just a good investment. Second keyword drop yet? No, just one keyword. If I need to review other videos, no Pacific Northwest, just one right now. If you want a little hint, the keyword is where we're at right now. How do you CB with the Big Rigs channel? How do you do CB radio and with the Big Rigs channel? It's channel 19. That's why they always say breaker 19. That's 19, 19. I'll stick with my old Pete. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2020. I don't know who, or I guess the tax write-off maybe, but $265,000 for a 389. No, thank you. No APU or nothing. And it's a Cummins motor. Like rebuild that motor. Get a brand new turbo, tune it up a little bit, you'd be good. Thanks a lot, King the Bears. King of Bears. There you go. Got a new 2024 680. Yeah, Coastal. How much does that thing cost, man? I mean, look up the what they pay for that thing. If it's a company, they might have got a quantity discount, but things are crazy expensive. First one for sure. Thanks. You're welcome, Pacific Northwest. No problem, man. Brian, would never pay that much. Yeah, it's like I paid less than that for my house. I'm not gonna. No, if you want to do the formula to making trucking work for you and being able to kind of do what I do, where you go where you want to go, even though it's really hard right now because the economy is so bad, and then still be able to be somewhat of a family person, is to get to paying off your own truck and having a motor like mine that's rebuilt. I mean, I did spend $32,000 rebuilding it, but I did go kind of overboard and did everything. But just buy a truck and own it, and get it right for you, and then keep going. So once your equipment's owned and the economy is decent, you can make some money and not have to be gone all the time. Pay for it. It's okay. It's not that. It's not that nice. It's not that nice. 680 is pretty good, right? I just got offered 1450 from Tampa to Michigan. I would deadhead up to Atlanta, man. You get more than that from Atlanta to Michigan. Peterbilt fan. I got their hats and trucks. There you go, Austin. Monitor 146. What does that mean? Talking about the other. What's up, Tyler? Keyword is watch the videos. There you go. I would never pay that much. No, me neither. When I bought my new Pete back in 2020, it was 61. Yeah, and he thought that was a lot, which in that time, I mean, inflation was probably still 100,000 compared to today's day to 120,000, probably double. But man, 265,000 for a 389X, and they're like acting like they're going to be gone. Like, yeah, we got 6 of these. And I'm like, I just want to know who bought. If someone does buy those, who is it? It has to be a company with a tax write-off because there's no way that makes sense to buy that. Not at all. 389 or K-Dub with no def. I like the K-Dub because you guys can't really see it, but Look how tall it is back there. Like I can stand up. I'm 6'5", and there's no problem with me standing up back there. Looking at two trucks, both under 40K, 200 is just crazy. Yeah, I mean, you could run a whole fleet, buy trailers and three trucks for that much money. Right? It's crazy. 210 Pete 37 sold for 161 new. Bang. Yeah, it's crazy because 2008 money started getting printed like just like it is right now, and I think inflation went up there too. Fleet of Detroit's ready for it. I'm telling you, I've learned about the good old 12.7, and I've heard about it. I heard about it back in school when I was in CDL school, but I went with the Cummins. Sammy from Make Sense YouTube channel told me that he was going with, and then the personal trucks that I had, I liked the Cummins. I had my red Dodge, I had the Cummins, and I figured that would translate over to the big truck industry. And that's what I went with. But little did I know, I found out they cost a lot of money to replace, to fix, but all of them do. But the older Detroits aren't too expensive. A lot of the parts are less electronically driven, no actuators on the turbos, and not as expensive to get the in-frame kits and all that stuff. So it's a lot better deal, I think. But you got to be a wrencher. So another thing I want to tell people: you're an inch shorter than my dad. There you go, little Mac. All right, T Dubs is sending me something I can't tell, but she's laughing. She's got the sideways laughy face, so something's making T Dubs have a good time being funny. KLM reefers over here, cheap. They rotate new ones. There you go. More tax write-offs. What's up, Chris? Oh, ham radio. That's what I was thinking. I was trying to figure out what you guys call it, ham radio. But yeah, it's just a crazy industry. Once the money comes back, if you're trying to get into it or thinking about being an owner operator and you had some money saved, I would definitely look to buy a cash truck. Look for that $25,000 range. There's a lot of rebuilt 12.7 Coronados or classic XLs or FLDs. Just get something that someone took a good care of and they're done with the industry. They want to get out. Yeah, the PACCAR thing. The only thing that I learned about the motor from PACCAR, actually talking to my mechanic buddy Taze, is that the camshaft is only serviceable from facing the cab, which makes zero sense. So, like a camshaft on a Cummins, you can pull it out the front. That's how you put it back in when the head's back on the block. For some reason, PACCAR decided to put theirs facing the cab, so you have to take the whole motor out or lift the cab up or something. It doesn't make any sense. So it really makes service have to be done at Peterbilt, or Kenworth. How much better was the market before? Because when I got the truck smart, I see a lot of loads $3 or $4. If you see a lot of loads $3 to $4 a mile, Tom, tell us where you're at, man. But I used to get easily 3,500 down to Miami area, 2,500 all day to Orlando area, or more 2,800. And now it's like scraping it to get 1,500 to Orlando. And if you get 18, 19, it's decent. So that's what I'm trying to do now. What's up, Big B? Leland, what's going on? What kind of load? I have not gotten a load for today. PACCAR junk. So the PACCAR motor, a lot of guys tried and true, put 1,000,000 miles on them already. But servicing them or rebuilding them, I think that's going to be the problem. That's another thing about the Detroit, the 12.7 motor. My Cummins, both my Volvo and this truck, you have to take the whole front structure off, where all the accessory drive is and the gears are. For the Detroit, that stays on. You just pull up you can get the head off, do all your work, replace all your liners and your cylinder and your pistons, get your new bearings on, new caps on the bottom. They put all that back together, put the head back on, because that whole front structure was another. That was a lot of work, a lot of time scraping all the gasket, getting all that off was a lot more time than. I mean, just all the bracketry and stuff that goes with the air compressor, AC compressor, alternator. That all had to come off to get to that front structure. Yes, indeed. How's it going, man? I was just getting fuel and saw you were live. There you go. Do you think 165 mile is good for a tanker owner op? I don't think. Are they covering insurance? Like 165, man, that seems kind of low. If you're paying for your own insurance and it's your numbers, all that stuff. But if you're leased onto them, I would worry about March 11th. So there's all these weird things up in the air right now. We got like 2 months till March 11th, a little less than that. And I don't know, man. But that one that doesn't seem. Just depends on how much they're covering is the big thing. Because if you're paying for all your fuel expenses, insurance, and everything like that, and all your IRP, UCR, then that makes it seem like that's a little bit you'd be better off going by yourself than that. You can camshaft job on a PACCAR is an engine out job. Camshaft, yeah, isn't that crazy? Like you have to take the whole motor out. You got to pull the whole block. That takes so much more time. You got to pull the block. I mean, everything's pretty much disconnected. Your starter's still connected. Your wires going to that. But your transmission would have to come off to get your whole block out of the truck. So I would not rebuild a PACCAR. No, no, no. Get rid of that thing before it's out of warranty. Has to go dealer because they haven't released an inside style. Yeah, it just seems like they're gatekeeping, you know? That's way, yeah, Officer Mike, that's way low. Yeah, just second opinion. What's up, Eric? Michigan, what's going on? Have you ever heard about the new Edison? I have not. Rich, enlighten us. Yeah, Leland, we're getting unloaded at Pepsi, man. We're probably halfway done. They haven't been in the trailer for a second. You'll see the truck shake when they go back in there. I'll feel it. Detroit or Cat? Yeah, Brian. And then Cat is the Cadillac of motors, but it's expensive Cadillac to fix or to repair. All the prices are up there. Before Philip 400 horsepower, man, that's kind of low. My Volvo had 450, and that was pretty low. So you want to try and be in the mid four, high four, 475 to 550 range if you're pulling a lot of hills, man. So look at that. But you can always turn it up. What motor's in it, you know? That's the thing. Tagged in the video in the group. You got a chance to view yet? Shutting down brokers who don't pay. There you go. That's another thing I talk about with all these other load boards. The truck, what's it called? Truck stop and DAT, the two bigger ones. Like a lot of brokers, a lot of dispatchers, all these shady practices going on. And half the time you're trying to figure out if you're going to get paid on top of trying to find a good load. I know you guys know I talk about Truck Smart a lot, but I do love the ease of it. I just look at load. If it's factorable, I don't have to worry about a thing because it's non-recourse. They take care of it. I'm getting paid, and we're good. What's up, James? But yeah, it's half the battle. That's another thing that'll drive you crazy out here is you're not getting paid. You just ran a 3-day load, and you're waiting 30 days to get paid, and you still don't get paid. Like, can you get a loan on an older semi? They're kind of strict. I don't know if it's changed. Last time I financed the truck was in 2018. Had to be under 650,000 miles, so they wouldn't go over that. And there's a reason why, because that's when trucks start needing rebuilds. 650, 700,000 miles, you start looking for a rebuild. So they wouldn't finance over that because they wanted you to get some time out of it before they. KC, what's going on? Guys had a good game last night, man. You guys definitely look like the better team. Is a hybrid semi there? There might be something to that. Yep, my NSX is 450. I told Allison wanted fuel economy, not power. It is exactly what I told Jerry when he tuned my truck, man. He's like, hey, what do you want to make for power and stuff? And I was like, man, I just want a reliable fuel mileage and reliability. I don't care about pulling hills on everybody. He's like, you could tell he was kind of seeing what kind of guy you were. He's like, my man. And I was like, yep, that's the way to do it. Why push the truck more than it needs to be and just blow it up quicker? Cascadia, a good start, 600, 800. Tom, that's the mileage when they're going to start needing one box, which is like a $10,000 part just for the DEF system. Unless you're thinking about doing other things, and then the rebuild in those trucks, man, you're looking at $25,000-$30,000 these days. 25 is low, so that's the mileage on them. That's why these companies get rid of them at that mile range, is because they know they're going to blow up soon, or they've already put a head on them. If anything, I would try to find one that had a new head, because you'll see that it won't be painted unless they painted the whole thing, but it'll have different numbers etched on the side, like it was redone. They'll stamp numbers on the side. Benjamin, March 11th is when the implementing of the new law that won't let companies hire on 1099 contractors anymore. So, like the whole Landstar model is all 1099 contractors. ICE in Illinois, dang it, man. And so is like a lot of Prime. I just heard from Kevin Hare. So they want you to have a company now, workman's comp insurance, all that other stuff, and pay them as a W-2. That's going to shake up a lot of things because a lot of truckers out here are running under other people's authority as independent contractors. So that is going to definitely, if it's put into law and strictly enforced, like Landstar, when AB5 came in, which is the exact same thing they're doing now on March 11th for the rest of the country, Landstar told everybody that lived in California, if you still want to run for Landstar, you're going to need to move. And they did. People moved their addresses or got their uncle's address or their aunt's address and said that was their home and ran their companies out of different states. So if that is implemented that much in the rest of the country, Landstar Prime is going to have some big different problems going on pretty soon where they're going to have to restructure the whole thing. Yeah, Trucking with Cliff. I don't know if it's already implemented, man. It's supposed to go into effect March 11th. I don't know if there still needs to be a vote on it or if it's just waiting to go. Rather have $80K and buy a $340,000 truck and use the rest for a rebuild. Exactly, Josh. If you can wrench out here, go buy a decently taken care of Classic XL or FLD or W9 or Pete that has a 12.7 in it or something, or an old Cummins, a red top, N14 or an 871, and just be ready for a rebuild and wrench the other stuff yourself, man. There's just airlines, air tanks, and brake chambers and stuff like that. Once you get down to these trucks, they're pretty simple. They're fuel tanks and a big motor, but all the little stuff, all the hoses and all that stuff, you can get under that and make your truck new in that sense. Way better than spending $250,000 on a brand new one. You can do it. Just need to save 40%. There you go. New rules are going to totally cause the drivers. I don't know. Yeah, they're just have to restructure. Like, is everyone just going to go company now? Companies are going to start paying a lot more because a lot of these guys, like, you can't go from independent contractor making pretty decent mile per rate per mile and then go into company. Like, it's gonna definitely mess up the shortage of everything. It's gonna put everything in limbo. So I'm blessed to have my own numbers, and that's the way I went from the beginning, and that gave me the most freedom to be at home with my family. But a lot of people, like, they didn't. Why have the headache if you can just run under somebody else's number and give them 10% and have the structure of having like a kind of a camaraderie of other guys helping you? So I don't know if I'm done. Am I done? Sweet. That was quick, man. Appreciate you. Take care, man. Thank you, brother. I saw that. I was like, man. But before that, we got nothing. Nothing. Just. Got it. Appreciate you, man. Have a good day. All right. Center. All right. Thanks, brother. Sweet. Yeah. So it's like we had nobody all morning. Now we got like 8 trucks. All right. You guys are good luck. God bless you guys. Be on the lookout for the keywords. I'm going to go to Lake. Today's video, we'll have some Lake stuff in there. We'll go start the Screaming Chicken. Bad LSX. All my car guys in there. If you want to start sending me, like, emailing me or commenting on Just Truckin Family throttle bodies for that LSA, what do you guys recommend? I don't know if a 92 millimeter will do it or 102 millimeter. What we should get, but I'm trying to stay not like top of the line $500 throttle body. I want a decent one that's going to work, drive by cable, and then I need a nice cable and a nice pedal for that good old 1980 Trans Am. But that'll probably be the next thing. We'll go over there and get that thing juices flowing, plug in the golf cart for a little bit, check over the house, run the faucets,